Hello, everyone. Good morning, happy Monday, and welcome to my podcast, Monday Morning Muse. How have you all been? Mine has been a pretty okay week. Not much tension, not much stress, pretty much the routine, and no expect the unexpected moments so far. But something happened to me as a first last week. It was my son's parent teacher meeting. Yes, he is just in play school, but it was really nice to go and talk to the staffs and know how my kiddo has been doing so far. I truly feel the difference at home. He's more narrative for a 2-year-old. He has learned new words like basic magic words like sorry and thank you, basic colors like red, blue, green, and yellow. And he sings a few rhymes like teddy bear, turn around. Most importantly, his sleep schedule is set right. I'm pretty much happy with it. For a 2-year-old, this is more than what I expected. And this is just a month, so I'm sure he'll have more surprises for me ahead. And after the meeting, the principal handed over my son's progress card and said, we need it signed by the parent. I took a moment to realize I am the parent. I asked my husband to do the first time honor, but he forgot in this rush to office and I had to sign the card. Marked in bright ink, parent. I still remember vividly times when I got less marks, especially in Hindi and Maths, and I would fear to bring the report card home to dad. My dad being exceptional in Maths, he would first look at my Maths score and he would give me a look which gave me shivers. And today, I am standing with a pen in hand and going to do my first sign for my son as a parent. I don't really know how to tell you guys what I went through at that moment, but that very second, I felt more responsible for the human that I was raising. And that's not the only time I felt this about being a parent. Last time when we traveled to Kerala, we took a first class ticket to train, trusting we'll get the 2 people occupancy coupe. But unfortunately, we got the one with 4-member occupancy. And to add to the chaos, my husband was still under the waiting list. So my husband, me and my little son, trust me, that little body, it needs a double berth while sleeping. We squeezed ourselves in one berth. The other 3 berths were occupied by old people, and one uncle snored his heart out. My husband and me took almost an hour to put my son to sleep amidst his snoring. And just when we thought, okay, he's in his deep sleep, one auntie started coughing. And she started searching something from an old plastic cover. Do you guys remember the old plastic car with a rather irritating sound? I don't know if she prayed, but I sincerely prayed for her to get whatever she was searching ASAP so that my son doesn't wake up again. And just when she settled, the 3rd grandpa from the top, he had to jump down with a thump and he opened the door with a squeak at 4 a.m. My son startled and sat down on the berth. I believed he will doze back because his usual wake up time then was 10 a.m. But no, sir didn't want to. And after a point, with all the sleeplessness, I couldn't entertain him anymore. I wanted to lie down for at least 30 minutes. My husband took him for a walk in the train and I lay down to see Kozhikode station through my window. The stop where me and my sister used to wake up as kids, for getting their hot piping samosas and paramburi. We didn't have to know anything. Are our bags safe? Did we miss the stop? Have we overslept? Is any pervert looking out on us while sleeping? Nothing. My dad and mom, they guarded me. And now, I have to do the same for my little one. Check out on him. Is he covered up? Is he putting his hands outside the window? Every little detail. Kids growing up is still better. But seeing parents grow old in front of your eyes, them losing out on their energy, pathetic, I would say. My mom was a super active person. She used to get up by 4 a.m. and until night she used to run around the house with wheels on her legs. But now, being an ILD patient, she needs oxygen to even walk from the hall to the kitchen. I am blessed, I would say, to have Sharath as my husband. He chose to stay with me here at my mom's place while I wish to be with my mom for taking care of her. We take her to the hospital every 3 months to know the progress of her disease, holding her hands and taking her to the doctor, getting her medicines and vaccinations, making sure I talk to the doctor to gather all that I need to know on her health and whatnot. One day, I felt overwhelmed. My mom and dad pampered me so much that until my mom fell sick, I didn't have to know anything other than going to work. Weekends, it was for my friends. I barely sit at home. But now, what made me break down was not the burden of work that fell on me after my mom's sickness. I love to be in the kitchen on any given day than sitting with a laptop. But watching them getting weaker day by day, watching my mom, who was once filled with nothing but happiness and smiles, is now struggling for breath without the support of oxygen. My dad, who used to run atop the Annanagar tower with me, is now getting tired running behind my son. These scenes, the thought that my parents are getting older, it made me break down. But every day, I wake up with gratitude for having them in my life, for being able to give them their little bundle of joy, and making them proud grandparents. Trust me, their world now revolves around my son. And he makes them forget all their struggles with their health. I'm being thankful to God for giving me this opportunity to take care of my dad and mom. It might take 100 times more effort from my side to reach at least halfway through of what they did for me. But I am taking one day at a time to make sure I give them more and more reasons to smile every day. After all, what goes around comes around, right? Thank you for listening to this episode and I hope you liked it. Request you to subscribe, like and pin your comments on this episode. I will be back again next Monday with another episode of Monday Morning Muse. Until then, spread peace and take care. Lots of love.